After a while they give a very lonely atmosphere, empty, void, where nothing of value resides, and yet so much exists. Somewhat liminal, existential horror, only you and something eldritch together in empty space on hours with no end. Materialization of loneliness, I might say. So, let's get to the beginning, how it all started. One day I decided that maybe there is some pattern in the digits of pi. So, I decided to try visualizing them on a 2D grid. Each coordinate is colored by the digit of pi at its index. Unfortunately, as you can see, it looks just like random noise. I even generated random noise. Actually, you are looking at random noise, and this is pi. And this is, for example, E. And some other numbers. As you can see, all of them pretty much suck. So my next idea was to try do prime numbers. They weren't much more interesting, really. So let's move on. I remember in one YouTube video, someone used AND operations on the X and Y coordinates and got really cool images. So I just tried doing the same thing. As you can see, this produces very interesting patterns. This is, for example, implication, and I have different ones as well, OR and such. They all look similar except XOR. Let me get XOR here. So this really looks interesting, something I was not expecting to just get from simple logical operations. I then proceeded to do something different. I wanted to try doing something with prime numbers. I get the number by doing the AND operation on the X and Y coordinates, and if the number is prime, I color it by its last digit. You can see it creates kind of cool patterns, but really what it only does is it removes some colors and makes them black. So, before we continue with a montage, there's still a few things we can do. Another thing we can do is change the number system. For example, we are not enforced to only work with binary numbers. We can try using trinary numbers or quadrinary numbers and such. You can see that the pattern changes. Here it's not just triangles, it's like 3x3 grids. And you can see more of a square structure here, along with the triangular structure as well. Yeah, and here are some really cool things you can get with these hybrid ones. So, next you might be thinking, what about 3D? Yes, that's exactly where we are going. We're going into the 3D. Here you have, for example, AND operation on 3 numbers. I have some other ones which I experimented with. These are just some small examples of random rules, to be honest. You can make way many more rules like this because you have 3 numbers. And when you have 3 numbers, each number can be in different number system, and you can even combine operations. Now, of course, you can see that this is not going much anywhere rendering it like this. So I called my friend Radiowy, who's working on his own Voxel engine, and here are some clips he rendered for me. If it wasn't this channel, we would have probably stopped here, but we won't. I have rendered some 4D animations. Let's look at them. Okay, and that's all. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I'll see you again. Please like and subscribe, it would really help me. I'm trying to get 1000 subscribers. And bye!